Hello people, I'm the Comic Book Gamer, and sorry I didn't have time to pull out my actual camera, so I'm using my webcam right now. I'm going to be gone for the weekend, but I wanted to record this video before I left. So, yesterday, we had the first look at Superman in Supergirl Season 2. So, I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on it. As you guys know, I'm a huge Superman fan, and I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on it. We got the first look, and I got it right here. That's why if I look below the camera, that's what I'm looking at. So, it's not too great, as a lot of people have pointed out, myself included. I said some stuff on Twitter about it, and it just, it as in the suit, not calling the guy in it, but anyways, none of it looks good at all. The suit doesn't look good, he doesn't look like Superman. Granted, the people that are running the show and everything, they don't do anything to try to make him look like Superman. Like, he's still got a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow, his face, I don't know if that's bad Photoshop, or if he just made that weird face, but his face looks like weird, because the guy generally doesn't look like that in terms of like the pose. I don't, not the pose, but the look he decided to put on his face in this photo. It's kind of weird. It's not something that's like, oh, I'm gonna, I'm Superman in this photo, I should do this. I don't know, there's something wrong about his face. Like, I think it might be a little Photoshop mess up or something. But anyways, the suit itself, there's one thing I really like about it, and that's the Classic S. I think the Classic S is great. It looks awesome. I'm so glad to see it back. But at the same time, it's stupid that they chose that and then did not go for the red underwear. I think that's really stupid, because you know how many people would be happy to see the red underwear back, especially if they did it right. That would be so nostalgic and great. Pairing the Classic S with the red underwear, I think that'd be awesome if they could get it right, but that's not the case. The suit is just, it does not look good. It looks like such a knockoff, so bad. The suit itself, first off, what's with the cape's attachments? Like, where it attaches here, it looks really weird. Like, it looks kind of like they're using magnets or something, like really cheap magnets. It's like, there, the cape attaches. I don't know. Like, I don't know why they chose gold there. It just doesn't look right. The S, again, I like. The belt looks really stupid. Looks like something you get at Dollar Tree or something. And then the boots look like, the shin pads are what really throw me off about the boots, because they look way too much like he's just putting normal boots on. Like, the shin pads look way too big and thick and bulky. And then the lifts are too obvious as well. Like, I believe Henry Cavill wears lifts on his, but it doesn't look as obvious. The reason he wears lifts is because Ben Affleck is 6'4", and I believe Henry Cavill's like 6'1", so yeah, he wears lifts so that way he can be closer to the height of Batman, and so it wouldn't look weird like Batman looking down Superman. That just look a little weird. And so, yeah, the same reason why Gal Gadot wears huge heels, because she's like 5'9", standing next to those guys. It look really weird. Like, Gal Gadot, I'm sorry. I got in the habit of saying Gal Gadot when it was first announced that she's Wonder Woman, and then she came out and said it's pronounced Gadot, and so yeah, got all screwed up. Anyways, yeah, the boots just, I think they look terrible and way too bulky, and yeah, the guy himself, I don't get why they didn't change his hairstyle. No one changed his hair. This is like the normal hairstyle the guy has. He doesn't, like, that's not a Superman hairstyle. It does not look good for Superman. Also, I would say the best comparison I can make is Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. To me, I've said this before, I think she's more of like a Victoria's Secret model playing Wonder Woman than someone who actually looks like Wonder Woman. And this guy looks like the most generic male model playing Superman instead of someone who looks like Superman playing Superman. Granted, it's hard to compare anyone to Henry Cavill because of the fact that it looks like that guy was literally sculpted to look like Superman. He's probably, at least to me, as far as the looks go, the most accurate comic representation on the screen. As far as looks, not how the character acts or anything, but how he looks just like Superman, like he was ripped off the page. Looks so much like him. Henry Cavill, no doubt, was born to play Superman. But anyways, this guy, not so much. This doesn't really affect me, though, because I'm not really a big fan of Supergirl, the show. Like, I watched the first episode, then got thrown off. I was like, this show's not any good. And for me, a show has to hook me in from the very first episode. Well, from the first episode I watched, and this show did not do that. So I'm like, I'll probably revisit it to watch the Superman episodes, maybe review them. I don't know. See how they are. See if I can stand it, or if the show's as bad as it was when it began. I know a lot of people like it, but I didn't like it. Especially, it went to CW now, so it could be even worse. Who knows? I don't know, but yeah, I don't think it's really fair too much to compare it to the Batman v Superman suit or the Justice League or Man of Steel suit, because, those are movie suits, but still, it should have been way better than it is. Like, it looks so bad. I don't know, and the cape looks kind of like typical CW leathery, which is weird because Supergirl's cape doesn't look like that, but his looks leathery. Either way, he looks like a knockoff Superman. He does not look like Superman. I was not expecting Henry Cavill. I was not expecting that great Superman, like that look, but I was expecting something that remotely looked like Superman. This doesn't at all, and this looks like a male model put in a very crappy Superman suit. But anyways, please let me know in the comments below what are you guys' thoughts on this suit, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed.